What up? Wow, 2 rips in a day. God damn, it was charged up in me. But yeah, that's exciting. 2 in 1 day. I think we did a good rip last time. Today in the afternoon, yeah, it was a good rip. It was a nice, beautiful, sexy rip because the whole community was here. And it's a loving community and a loving, beautiful congregation where love is love and we're all rising in love. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Can you guys hear everything okay? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear the music okay? Give me a thumbsity ups in the thing. And this is Summertime in the Neighborhood by Bad Snacks from the YouTube Content Creator Library. And make sure you do your karmas and dance. I said dance. Nick Robinson, 2 in 1. 2 in 1, Nick Robinson. He's for sure. Nick Robinson's probably is a creator. I don't know. I wonder. Nick Robinson, you in the game, baby? You in the game? You're doing your job in a way, you could say. That's how stand-up is too. In stand-up, when I was starting, it was like these big you start developing these followings, like these big fans, and then they'd start doing stand-up, and you're like, oh, you're into it like that. You know what I mean? Like you want to do it, so you're like hanging out a lot, and you know what I mean? So that's good. That's how you learn, babies. That's how you learn. To build a community. A lot of good topics today. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. Well, first of all, Pakistan. We got to get into Pakistan at some point because I think that's going to be silly. That's going to be fun. Man, I'm getting text messages from people saying like, "Hi, your $3,000 from the government has been approved. Do you wish to accept it?" And then it's like, dial this. It's like, come on, dude. Just cool it. Joshua E. from Grand Rapids, Miami? Michigan. Grand Rapids got to be Michigan. Joshua, thanks for coming. Nick Robinson says, I tried to make a channel but failed. Baby, it's not failed until you're dead, bro. You just stay in the game. That's it. You just got to keep adjusting, but no, you don't have to either. You could also just stop. It's not a big deal. Bhagwan loves you either way. Bhagwan loves you. This is True Art, Real Affection Part 4 by Noir A. Blanc V. And you're listening to the drip, 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 drip. Rip and dap. Got to rip and dap. And we got to talk about this. I'll tell you one guy who's ripping and dipping is Young Gravy banging Addison Rae's mom. You know what? That's young. The photo itself is so rude. I mean, I mean, to post a photo like this, this is what happens. It's like the kids get into it, and then the parents are like, "Well, I want to be an influencer," and it's like, "Mom, why do you got to be an influencer? Like, just let me be the influencer." Basically, is what's happening. This is so sexy. Look at this photo, though. He's doing the stinger. Come on, guys. You're not supposed to do the stinger in a photo. Look at this sleaze bag. I love that, dude. I like that he's, you know what? I mean, that's how you make a YouTube channel, I guess, right? Like, that's a sexy look. For him to do that, it's like the guy's he's got good instincts for Hollywood. You know what I mean? He knows how to, it's a real Hollywood play. It's a real play for attention. And it's so good. He's so silly. And the thing is, he's doing it like jokingly almost. So it's such a silly Billy bum thing to do. And what's okay, well, there at least he corrected it, but this is unacceptable. What's this? In the photo? Like, okay, you're dating. That's fine. Lawrence Holmes, thanks for coming. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Listen, it's important that we get in these karmas because it is Kali Yuga. You guys know that. It is the time of great suffering. Ashley Willis. Hello from 2 Scottish people in BC. Ashley, thanks for coming. Wow, 2 Scots from BC. Thank you. Mo Tabet. What's up, CB Applejack? Andrew Tate versus Island Boys. Who you got money on? Oh, are Andrew Tate and Island Boys in a fight, or are you just doing a hypothetical Applejack off the top here? Tell me if they're in a fight. I kind of feel bad for their family. I feel like the social media messed their relationship. You know what? Yeah, this is. You see that? Who was saying they wanted to do a YouTube channel and then they didn't do it? Don't say you failed. You didn't end up like this, dude. You'd end up like a train wreck, like one of these people. That is, a lot of them are like, they are messes. And then there is big up and down videos. You know what I'm saying? But we got a steady, humble congregation here at the Drip. We got a steady and humble congregation. Hypothetical. Yeah. Kyle, we just do topics. I mean, we're doing a lot of brainwash. We're doing a lot of brainwash stuff. I like that. That includes media. It includes, you know, these social media stars, and they're too caught up in the game and they're brainwashed. And like, what is this? You know what I mean? Like, is this the right thing for the culture? That's it. And look, I don't know. I just don't like the rubbing it in their face. You know what I mean? It's really, this hand gesture is the only thing I don't like. Other than that, dude, she's hot. You're hot. Go get it. God is great. That's where I'm at on that. But yeah, as far as to answer that question, but that's a great time to ask the question, because this is a digital ashram here. This is a digital ashram. So we do all kinds of topics that raise the vibration. Now, we do have a slight spiritual focus, I feel like, spiritual or morality. So it's like Cult Rehab. That's going to come back on Sunday. Cult Rehab is a show we do where I interview cult survivors. And sorry, wrong music. There we go. Where I interview cult survivors. Those have been some actual great episodes. Honestly, they got to be some incredible episodes in the Cult Rehab. Holy shit. The stories that these people have been through, like they've been straight up abused by a cult that, and the crazy thing about Cult Rehab is that it's just a self-functioning machine at this point. Like Scientology, the guy who made it's dead. Now it's just an ongoing perpetual motion machine. Created psychologically. It's created with like, same with Jehovah's Witnesses. Like the guy who created that is dead. Same with Catholic Church, actually, interestingly, and Hinduism, and I guess all of them. But like, let's say with Catholic Church, right? It's like they're picking the new pope. It's not like 20 guys can get in a room and pick the pope. They got to do like their stuff. They got to do like a blind checkout, go by these numbers. It's all weird stuff. But at some point, they also got to like burn a bunch of papers and then see what color the ash comes up, because it's got to be some of it is in your hand. Some of it still has to be in God's hands. That's how they do it with Catholic Church. So even there's no control. You just don't know. So anyway, this is longest run, this track by Noir A. Blanc V, incredible YouTube creator. But yeah, I'd say it's a spiritual focus. I also have a meditation show that you guys should check out. It's a loving kindness meditation, but I'm going to change the name to Vision Quest. Vision Quest. A journey into the heart, into the soul. But the last show I did, the people who came, they were like, I was one with God. Yeah, we do go in and talk to God basically in the meditation. And then now I think going forward, I'm going to advertise it and also do a thing in it where then you go become one with God, and then God gives you a little vision, but you give yourself a vision. So I think that's going to be the next episode. And I got to move the location so that I can stream. I got to stream it. As much as I love that location, beautiful location, great people, love the place, love the community. It's a photographer, takes great pictures. Like, such a great community. But I do need to move the location to where I can stream it. So then streaming's $10. $10 honor system tickets. That's what I think the system's going to be on the meditation. So I'm just figuring that out. I know Lawrence Ohms is here. He's been to meditation a bunch. Thank you, dude. Love you. But yeah, it's a spiritual angle. Definitely we want to raise the vibration on each topic. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what the vibration is, well, let me just give you a little update on that then. Let me teach you something on that. Let me teach you a little something on that. I have, wait. We want to be raising the vibration. Okay, I can't find it right now, but you know what? No. Actually, can I just show you guys this thing? This is so weird. I found this graphic months ago. Look at this graphic. Oh, no, it's gone. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I found this graphic. Share screen, window, bing, bang, boom. What is this, people? Can everyone see this? It says, drink the Kool-Aid, rip and dip. You know, someone was asking earlier, what do we talk about on this channel? Like, we are talking about something that is like, must be ordained by God. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That's it. Like, what we do here must be, the ashram has to be ordained by God. The fact that this already existed, it's like they're doing graphics for me. Rip and dip, drink the Kool-Aid. That should be our Sunday. That should be the thing for Cult Rehab. It's perfect. Oh my God. The Cult Rehab episodes, by the way, they're so tight. Some of them are fucking incredible. Like some of them have the most fucked up stories. And yeah, like I said, it's like so fascinating because the cult is just like this ongoing thing. It just has, it's just ongoing, a self-sustaining machine. But that being said, let me tell you about this. What was I going to talk to you guys about? I think we're heading for prosperity. I'll tell you that. I think we're heading for abundance. We're heading for prosperity. We're raising the vibration. That's the other thing I wanted to show you, the raising the vibration. Oh, here we go. This is beautiful too. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. No, remove that. Add this one. Yeah, you know, we wanted to be doing topics that basically just raise the vibration up there. You know what I'm saying? This is the purpose of all art, actually. All art, including a podcast, it should raise the vibration. And really all the time, whatever you're doing, you should be raising the vibration. Even when you're meeting people, I found that like just recently, there's times of the day where I get so annoyed if I see someone from my family. And then there's times of the day where I'm like, why don't you hang out with your family? Why don't you spend time with your family? Go for a hike. And it's been great. That's honestly what I've been doing for 2 weeks. That's why I haven't done episodes for 2 weeks, because I've just been hanging out with my family. It's very nice. Just randoms have showed up too. So yeah, raise the vibration. Anyway, what else was I going to tell you about? I did want to tell you about. No, I think we're headed for great prosperity because, and I'll tell you why. My cousin came through. She came visited, and she came through with the Escalade. Have you seen these big, giant ass Escalades? Let's see, black. And when I saw it, I was like, "This is an omen. This means the Patel is going to rise." Because I remember years ago, we didn't have the luxury SUVs yet. Right now, the Patels all luxury SUV. Cadillac, BMW, SUV. Cadillac, BMW, ACTRA. They'll get the ACTRA. And that's fine. And Lexus, a lot of Lexuses. Yep. More Lexuses, I'd say, than Cadillac, BMW. Or than BMW. A lot of Cadillacs, so a lot of Mercedes is there. Yeah. No, they got the SUVs. But they don't go to this class SUV. This is an innovation. This is an omen of what's to come. This is a sign of prosperity for the Patels. I think I'm predicting in 3 years, I think it's going to be all around. We're all going to do the Escalades. Yeah, why not, dude? Why not? We are here to be prosperous. And the Patel has to rise. But then she brought it, and actually my cousin's house where she brought it to, my uncle. So she's at my uncle's house, and my uncle's pissed. And he's just like, I'm like talking about how great it is. And he goes, "What do you mean? Hey. Like he's getting mad. Like I'm getting excited about the car. And he goes, hey. $5 gallon gas. How it look?" He was pissed, dude. He was pissed that she got an Escalade. She just bought her 5th location of Firehouse Subs. Get an Escalade. You know what I'm saying? They're killing it over there. In the States, they're killing it. They're rich. Get the Escalade. It's fine. Especially you're doing a lot of road trips, kids in the car. You want to give them a good experience. Good traveling experience. And let the minions know that, hey, I'm ripping. Prosperity is here. Let's rise together. That's what you're letting the people know, even the people that work with you. It's true. Even my mom is a ripper like this. She's a bit of a psycho. She's been hiring. You know what she did? She hires these 3 aunties down the street to clean the house. But really, it's just an excuse for her to yell at people. So she'll wake up in the morning. I'll wake up in the morning because she's yelling. It's like, "Kaho, late ho gaya. You are late. You're lazy people. You want to make money? I don't pay anything. I don't care." She's yelling at them. In Hindi, she's like, "Tum log time pe aata nahi hai. Kaam nahi kar aur kya? I don't pay anything. I don't care." Like she's yelling at them. And then it's like this thing of like, you people are lazy and you don't want to make money. And just yelling at them. They're like, "You didn't come on time. You screwed this up last time. You don't want to get here on time. I'm going to hire someone else. You don't want to make money. I know you." She's yelling at them. And then you think that the answer from them is going to be like, "Fuck you, dude. It's Canada. I don't give a shit." No, these aunties, you know what they do? They go, "No, auntie, we want to work," because she's pulling an auntie card on them. She's older than them. And she's the boss, I guess, too. So it's like this respect shit. She's just ripping them, and these guys, the minions, they just go, "Nee, auntie, no, I come right now. No, auntie, I want to work. I'm very, very hard working. I work hard for you, auntie. I love to work for you, and I work very hard for you." That's what they do. They beg for the jobs. Ridiculous, because I wouldn't listen to her shit at all. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't listen to her shit, dude. She cooks me food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's complete opposite. We're the only ones that don't listen to her. She tries to control us like that. We don't give a fuck, dude. We do whatever the fuck we want, dude. I'm the prince. I don't listen to anyone. I'm prince. I actually, you know what I got to start doing? I got to start bringing girls over and acting like she's renting the house for me. That's the innovation that I got to start implementing with these batches. You know what I'm saying? Start bringing girls over, and instead of hiding and, oh no, it's my mom, just for a bit, no, I bring a girl over and I go, "Mrs. Patel, I'm gonna need rent on time this month, and hey, let's go easy on the carbs when you make dinner. Thank you, Miss Patel. We'll talk later, but I need rent. You didn't pay your rent on time." And Mrs. Patel, and my mom, she can't hear anything anyway. She's like, the girl, nobody will know. I'll just tell the girl that it's my house. I fucking rent to her. And I might have to kick her ass out. And she's deaf, so don't worry about her hearing anything. That's the move. John, right now I went to shorts. I did go to shorts. This afternoon, though, undies, bro. Why not, dude? Why not? So many guests here today. Thanks for coming, everyone. You are loved. God is great. Oh yeah, we got to talk about Pakistan, dude. This really hurts my feelings, because my family's so goddamn racist too. Pakistan. Let's do our first climate. There it is. Let's watch the Sky News. I like Sky News. Okay, wait. Hold on. Holdsies. You don't pay. I don't care. I don't pay anything. I don't care. She's yelling, dude. She's like, I don't pay. I cut your pay. And you don't come on time, and all lazy people, lazy becoming. And don't want to do work. Because Corona make everyone lazy. You stupid lazy now. Stupid. I don't pay. I don't care. I don't pay anything. She fucking rips. You guys hear the music okay? You guys hear the music? You can hear me, right? Let's see this one. I like Sky News Australia, actually. They're doing great work. Conservative, fine, but I'm going to give them the thumbs up, especially if it's Rita.
People in Pakistan live along the Indus River. It runs from the north to the south and is an area prone to severe monsoon flooding. But this year's monsoon rains are unprecedented, affecting all 4 of the country's provinces. If we look at how many homes have been damaged, this shows which districts are the worst affected. The darker areas have the greatest damage. Up to 130,000 homes have been damaged in these different districts. Now, satellite imagery shows the extent of the flooding. On the left here, villages along a section of the Indus River. That was back in March. This is the same location now. Look, completely submerged. And that's why the Navy has been brought in to help these remote rural areas. Global warming is being blamed. Let's just consider glaciers. There are over 7,000 in Pakistan. That's more than anywhere else outside the polar regions. But rising temperatures are causing increasing glacial melt, which in turn is causing flooding. And that isn't the only.
Let's turn to Pakistan now, where there are now fears of acute food shortages after the series of devastating floods have led to just over 12.
Kali Yuga, people. Kali Yuga is here. And it is a hard time for Pakistan. I got the 6 Plus e-bike. What? I got mine for 1800 plus. What's up, people? What's up? Hey, where are you watching pants? Yeah, I got the pants. Do comments, everyone. Like, subscribe, or else. Yes, Mr. Chess. Very good. Very good. There we go. Got the ticker. Play that ticker at the bottom. Got the ticker.
1,200 deaths. Pakistan's climate change minister said the floods have destroyed 45% of Pakistan's croplands. Our correspondent, Humza Fihlani, reports from Dadu, that's close to the Indus River.
Does it feel like life is getting worse? Like, because they say we are in Kali Yuga, so life is technically kind of worse. But then sometimes I'm like, is it always just fucked? And usually we ignore it. It's hard to tell. But yeah, do your karmas. That's a very good point, Mr. Chess.
Finally on safe ground, but Kareen is injured. It takes a group of people to carefully help her out of the boat. She's shaken and
Oh my
disoriented.
god.
One of the walls fell on my leg. I was stuck there and couldn't move for days. I've lost everything. I thought I was going to die.
Kareen is then treated by medics. Officials say 80% of Dadu is already
Oh my god, it's like Waterworld. This is insane. At least they got jet skis or
underwater
boats.
and it's spreading to more villages. People need saving and there isn't much time. The military, aid agencies and villagers are all part of a frenzy to evacuate those stranded. We join them.
Just look at all this water. It's like being in the middle of the ocean, except over there are people's houses, and there are many more in far-flung communities. And the water levels here in Dadu are rising. And officials say around 250,000 people at risk of drowning unless they can get them out to safety.
Wow.
After some time searching,
This is like sci-fi. This reminds me of that incredible movie, Nausicaa of the Wind. Have you guys seen that? Oh my god, it's so tight. But it's basically like there's some parts of nature and like fungus that go crazy and start attacking people. It's very
we come across a
interesting.
village. Tens climb on
But
board,
there's also
not
like
everyone can
climate
make the
stuff
trip.
in it.
Some have left relatives behind.
I left everyone behind, but I'm worried because I don't know when the next boat will arrive and when I'll be able to return to them. But I have to go and find food for us. We are going hungry.
On our way to dry land, we come across more people and pick them up. They've been in the water for hours. 3 boats had gone past them in a rush to get to other villages.
Oh my god. I remember when I was a kid, there would even be like, I was at this thing, I was at like a Muslim store with my uncle, and we're at the cash register, and there's like a little change. So I was gonna put it in this thing that said Pakistan flood, help Pakistan, whatever, and I'm gonna put it in, and my uncle's like, no, India need it. No. And then we go, and he didn't even like say it quietly. He's like, no, don't give them money. India need money. I don't care. And then we got in the car. He's like, Amish, this is all terrorist money. This all money go to terrorists. That's I gotta start donating money. I feel like a big guilt
For
right
one
now.
of the men, help came too late.
Our friend drowned just moments before you arrived. He slipped and he was swept away. We couldn't save him. He's gone.
In other parts of Dadu, families who've lost their homes are sleeping on the roadside. Some do not even have tents, let alone food. And it's all become too much. Our children are hungry, she says. We're not getting any food. Why is no one helping us? The water is
Wow,
coming from all.
dude, I like that. That's right. That is correct. You know, that is a correct instinct to be like, where is the help, people? We are in Kali Yuga. That's what the help. That's where there's no help. Kali Yuga, right? I mean, what are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna go help? I mean, I remember, and I have an Om tattoo on me. And I remember my uncle, when I got the Om tattoo, he's like, you fucking stupid idiot. They say someone going to kill you now. Stupid. You stop in Muslim country, they kill you now. Idiot. Stupid. So, I don't know. That's why there's no God. Yes. Peace and love, everyone. I'm hitting the hay with my friends. Ah, yes, John Fitzgerald. Thanks for coming. Brian, I got to watch Nausicaa, Princess Mononoke. Also a similar statement about industrialism. Yeah. Nausicaa was like environmental. Yeah, Princess Mononoke was very environmental. I mean, like, they basically believe that we are part of the environment. And actually, according to the loving kindness teachings, the fact that we're not helping Pakistan, it creates our own suffering. Even today, I've been going to see my uncle, and he drank himself. He's in like old age now, like in an old age ward, and he's just like frozen. And I was at another cousin's house, and the auntie, the ba there, the grandma there, she's like, "Go see your uncle. It is good karmas." She didn't say like, "Go see your uncle," like you idiot. She said it like it's a scam. Like, she's like, "Go see your uncle, and then you will have all the good karmas. And then get the blessing. Blessing come, Purnia." She's like, "Go see your uncle, stupid. You got free Purnia sitting over there." She's looking. I'm looking at like it's annoying. I don't want to go see him. He's like, it's like sad to see him, and also like he doesn't really remember. So a lot of people are like, who cares? But the problem is that that's creating more suffering, because by him not remembering us doesn't mean that he's not suffering there. He is suffering, and then nobody sees him. It's more suffering. And so every time we go, he's getting like kind of like, you know, it's like compounding. But anyway, but nobody wants to go. But anyway, this ba, she's like, "Purnia, Hey, stupid. You go there, you get free pornia. Pornia. God give you blessing, money. Stupid. It's free sitting. Free sitting there. And you don't take it. See, you can be millionaire. Dude, she's acting like, yeah, you could be a millionaire. What are you, stupid? Anyway. CB averages, by the way, how's the ulcerative colitis? I had a flare up, but I'm good now. Honestly, I really got to get that ass checked. Thanks for telling me, CB Applejack. I really got, because it's not that I'm in a flare, like nothing's coming out, but I've just kind of it's been a little loose for a couple of months. Let's just say that. Manish Thakur is here. Anyway, that being said, Mo Tabet is here. 2K is like a normal price for one round here. There we go. Vulcan Wolf, Mr. Chess, do your karmas. Make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe. God is great. Let's continue this.
Helping us. The water is coming from all sides, from the overflowing Indus River and the mountains in the north. And in the middle of it all are people growing more desperate by the day. Pumza Fihlani, BBC News, Dadu.
Well, let's talk to our correspondent Tahab Asghar, who's in Islamabad. And Tahab, I know you're in Islamabad now, but you have been to some of the worst affected areas. There are so many emergency appeals going out for help from around the world. What is the latest on any progress in getting help?
Well, the appeal is going on, but the problem is that people are still complaining, actually, who are suffering from the flood. They're complaining about the fact that they're not getting relief work. And on the other hand, the government is saying that we're trying to provide every kind of relief to people. But the current situation is that they're also saying that we want to rescue people first, and then we want to provide them relief. But I have traveled to South Punjab, and what I witnessed that I visited Kohe Suleiman Range. And when I went there, I went with the administrative people there, because it is quite difficult for a common man to reach there. So the private NGOs and the private people, they are also unable to reach there. So I went with the administration people. When I went there, the people who were suffering from the flood, they actually told me that we got, for the first time, we're getting relief after 27 days. The ways were blocked and roads has been destroyed. And the problem there was that is quite a hilly area. So they were facing floods and landsliding. So they destroyed, their houses are completely destroyed. They're sitting under the sky. I spoke to a woman who actually told me that I just want tent. I don't want food because I have 4 young daughters. I want their safety. I'm sitting under the sky on a mountain. So these kind of horrible stories I have been listening to. And not only this, they're actually complaining about the fact that we're not getting help. And these people, the administration, just...
This is the videos that I'm like, this. Oh my God. What are they doing? Oh. Okay, good. Oh, good. You know what's crazy? This looks like a weird, like, Instagram prank in America. Like, if this was in America, it would be like a couple of people like, oh, I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to rip it. But these guys, it's like life or death. Doesn't it look like that here? It just looks like some dare video. It looks like they're going to do some sliding dare. Bismillah. Inshallah. Okay, they got a good system, actually. Yeah, you know what? The 2 ropes go into the bed thing, so that's good. That's actually a good system. I think it's a bed. Is that a cot? It looks like a cot, but there's like a bar in the middle. Wow. And they have a life jacket for the kid. Jabardast. Jabardast. Jabardast means like sick. Jabardast. Right? Tell me if that's correct. I know we have a lot of people from India. And tell me if my screen came back. Come on, dude. Oh, it's back. Okay, so it's working properly. Oh my God. Can you, Kala, you guys here, people. Can you imagine this kind of suffering to hit America? We'd shit our asses, dude. It's too much. Wow, lucky. It's a humanitarian crisis. What's the place? What's the place to, we got to give these people some money, right? Oh, see, these are...
Torrents of water still flood through the streets of towns and villages in Swat Valley in the north of the country. Communities cut in half by the waters of this absolutely massive disaster. Thousands upon thousands remain cut off here. destination. Dozens of hotels are amongst the buildings simply washed away. Just crossing the river is precarious and terribly dangerous. Many have risked their lives.
Oh my God. Look at these like devices they're making though. That's sick, dude. I really wanted to do this over here. The hang gliding things, the zip lining. Yeah. There's one over Niagara Falls. It's literally what a silly world we're in. You know, I'm gonna go pay $100 and drive over there to do a zip line over there. Why don't I pay for a zip line over here?
10 के फ्लड में तो मुतासिर हुए थे और बहुत मुश्किलों से और बहुत मेहनत से हमने अपने घर दोबारा तामीर किए थे। खून पसीना एक करके हम दोबारा घर तामीर किए थे। तो मैं जिस गांव में रहता हूं जिसका नाम है जेल, उसमें तकरीबन 40 to 45 घर थे। वो तो मुकम्मल तबाह बर्बाद हो गए।
Further south, people try to salvage what they can from their destroyed homes. The cover is floated downstream. They've managed to save this, but most of everything else has simply disappeared. Where they find dry land, they sit in makeshift tents, hoping that aid will reach them soon. After the flood, though, doctors are warning that waterborne disease could quickly take hold of a population now
Oh
homeless and
my
exposed.
God. The waterborne. Now the waterborne comes. It's Kali Yuga, people.
Medical
That's
teams are
such a
doing
Kali
their best,
Yuga.
but it's a huge task. Pakistan's Prime Minister met some of the survivors and is promising to rebuild their communities. But he reflects the views of this country that the world's climate crisis is to blame for this catastrophe.
The people of Pakistan are currently suffering in the form of their lives, their livelihoods, for a catastrophe that is not of their making. Pakistan produces less than 1% of the carbon footprint, but is one of the worst affected areas from climate change.
Some rebuilding work has begun on highways smashed by the floodwaters. Slowly, international aid is being sent to the country, but distribution is extremely difficult when the infrastructure has been destroyed. Food, medicine, and temporary housing are all needed across the country. In Punjab, some displacement camps are up and running, but this disaster, like most natural disasters, doesn't just end. They often get worse. Stu Ramsey, Sky News, Pakistan.
God. Yeah, climate apartheid. That's what I heard it called. I saw it on Democracy Now! At first, and they
Most
call it
people in Pakistan.
a climate apartheid. Basically. Apartheid. There we go. Pakistan, U.S. warns climate apartheid. Pakistan's climate catastrophe. Why Pakistan's Pakistan's climate how climate apartheid divides Delhi. I had no idea hot summers could kill. Damn. This is like a next level of oppression. It's oppression through environment. Wait, this is UN warns.
New report by the UN making clear how terrible the climate crisis actually is and how horrible it's going to be for everyone, but especially for certain populations who have the least financial ability to actually withstand the effects of climate breakdown. This is coming from Philip Alston, UN special reporter on extreme poverty, who previously had toured parts of America and described the extreme poverty that he found there. That's a fascinating report from, I believe, early last year, which you should definitely look for. Here on climate change, this is what he said. Climate change threatens to undo the last 50 years of progress in development, global health, and poverty reduction. It can push more than 120 million more people into poverty by 2030 and will have the most severe impact in poor countries, regions, and the places poor people live and work. Perversely, while people in poverty are responsible for just a fraction of global emissions, they will bear the brunt of climate change and have the least capacity to protect themselves. We risk a climate apartheid scenario where the wealthy pay to escape overheating, hunger, and conflict, while the rest of the world is left to suffer.
What the fuck? Kali Yuga is
so that
here.
Has an amazing turn of phrase there, and very apt considering that, yes, it's, you know, we're the ones who are producing the emissions in the US, places like now on the rise a bit in China and India, Europe. But it's going to be places in like,
wow, India too. Classic. India screwing Pakistan.
For the most part, I would say Africa, but some parts of Asia as well. They're going to be decimated by
just using the environment, and then they got to pay for it. You know, the problem is that it's like you can't. It's like a non-direct oppression, so you can't get them. Like, I mean, what do? They say it, like they just say it, right? But like you can't. Nobody even believes in climate change. So it's all right. So forget it, dude. This is fucked, man. This is so sad because, yeah, like really nobody believes in, like, who really believes in climate change? Like, who believes in climate change so solidly that you can go to India and be like, here's your bill. You screwed Pakistan, and now you got to pay for this much. They're going to be like, go fuck yourself, dude. Be like, fuck Pakistan. We use it even more. But that's the climate apartheid.
The effects of this, even though they were not the ones causing it in the first place.
That's how power dynamics work. You know, the people in power that have the money, that have the positions to do things about it, and if they, when they decide not to because it doesn't benefit a couple dollars of theirs, they're allowed to let these things slide. And then when someone actually wants to represent more than just those few people, they call them fear mongering.
Yeah, this has been happening for a long time, though. The whole thing of like, I guess Pakistan flooding. I think it just happens every now and then, you know. Oh God. I think that's enough. I think that's enough of that. Pakistan floods. Oh, remember this woman?
As floodwaters start to recede in some areas, it's the first chance to wade home and salvage whatever personal belongings are left. But as the waters fall, the scale of need rises. For millions, home is now the side of the road, or hastily thrown to Pakistan. Tomorrow, it could be your country.
South Asia is one of the world's global climate crisis hotspots. People living in these hotspots are 15 times more likely to die from climate impacts. As we continue to see more and more extreme weather events around the world, it is outrageous that climate action is being put on the back burner as global emissions of greenhouse gases are still rising.
Yeah, you know, so just come on, people, believe in climate change, would you? This is the issue. Nobody believes in it. We are all on this earth together, people. This is So Long Analog by Noir A. Blancvie from the YouTube Music Library. And you're listening to The Drip. Drip, 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 drip. Rip and dip. No, that's actually really sad. And I urge people to go. Okay, where do we donate? Let's do it. Let's just figure out where to donate and tell people to donate. Pakistan flood donation. Okay. Let's do the right thing here, people. We gotta. Dun, 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 dun. How good is this music, man? See, but I heard World Vision, if you give money to them, like 90% just goes to World Vision. Donate to Pakistan, Pakistan Food Relief, rescue.org. Islamic Relief Canada, Pakistan Floods Appeal, Islamic Relief Canada. Floods in Pakistan. Wow, Red Cross Canada. You know what? Good for Red. You know, that's great. Yeah, no, it's all one Earth. And like I said, my I was at my cousin's house, and the ba at his house, the auntie of the ba of the house, the grandma of the house. She goes, visit your uncle. You'll get blessings. Get the blessing. So I urge everyone, go donate to Pakistan. And you know what? Yeah. We've had 4 ice ages, but climate change isn't real. Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is the issue, right? Like, you can say climate apartheid, but every other country's going to be like, hey, man, what? Because I live my life, and if you got bad weather, you got to blame it on me. Like, I don't know. Yeah, that's a problem, you know? Whoever wrote Yoga was definitely smoking some good stuff. Yeah, dude. Wait, Kali Yuga, don't worry. Kali Yuga only lasts for... I know, it's a long one, eh? Kali Yuga's so long, too. It's the longest one, and it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to go on forever. It's going to go on for a long time, for our lives anyway. What else was I going to talk about? What else? Oh, yeah, let's do this Yoga Pants contest. I feel like we need to do more Manosphere stuff. We need more Manosphere content. The people need Manosphere content. And this guy's interesting. He could be like a Kevin Samuels or different, same industry. I wonder if that's him in the background or if that's Tommy Sotomayor. No, that's him. But it is like he's a coach, Coach Greg Adams. I think he's like a men's dating coach or like a men's like masculinity coach. But this is his video called The Nasty Truth About Her Yoga Pants and Leggings.
Yoga pants and leggings. The truth about yoga pants and leggings. The truth about yoga pants and leggings. So let's get to this story right here. Oh man, we got to touch on this because some people might have missed this, and I did this years ago. Here's the first story about this yoga pants thing here. Designer vajayjay, or as we call it, peace leave here, surgery has doubled in 2022 for one surgeon thanks to tight leggings. Thanks to tight leggings. All right. Talk about a nip and tuck. Women are flocking to purchase a designer peace sleeve after ultra tight leggings have become uncomfortable.
That's okay, though. You know what I mean? You know, I find it weird that these guys are doing so much catastrophizing. It's like, yeah, they're looking more hot for us. What's the big deal, brother? Let them do. I mean, hey, to the ladies, you don't need it. I don't mind. Nobody minds. And nobody in this congregation better not mind, by the way. Cool it, guys. Don't say you need a vagina surgery to these ladies. Don't do it. But yeah, I find it weird. At the same time, it's like, look, man, this is America. You can make money. Spend $5,000 if you want to do it. I don't mind either. Like, I'm like on the one hand, I'm like, ladies, we don't care about that. We are not looking at a fat one, like a thick one down there, and we're not looking at it and be like, oh God. Hey, hi, Cindy. I gotta go. Can you imagine? That's how they should make the ad for it. They should make the vagina surgery ad. It should be like just she comes into the room. There's like a really hot guy there. It's like, hey, Cindy. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, you know what? I gotta go. Like it's like they're gonna hang out, whatever. He just like looks down, looks at the camera, just goes down to the crotch, comes back up. Yeah, I don't know if I can hang out later. Kind of busy. Yeah, early day in the morning. See you later, Cindy. Have a good one. And then, you know what I'm saying? Brian says yoga pants are a great gift from God. I agree, dude. These guys catastrophize over everything. Let's continue the video. What a silly guy. But they're all like this. They're always mad about something in the community. You know what I mean? Let's see this. Well, what an inception.
Or embarrassing thanks to the dreaded camel toe. Called a labioplasty, which we already told you. The woman from who did the, what was the movie called? Sex in the City, the writer. She got a labioplasty. So older women get labioplasties to tighten and nip and tuck all of that roast beef, right? To make it look a little bit more pleasant after it being worn out. Right. So now they're saying because
after being worn out, it doesn't get worn out. But people do just get old.
Women are wearing tight pants that women are going to get labioplasty right here.
Actually, I heard Joan Rivers say that hers are flopping a lot. She's like, if she's like, honey, you want to go down on me? My labias are in the other room. Oh, I gotta take them up and flip them and tie them in a knot. They're hanging down to my legs.
Here, and it says the procedure shrinks the labia minora, otherwise known as the flaps on the inside. This is a little bit more. I'm going to get age restricted again. My video yesterday got age restricted just like that. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I was giving education to the brothers. And the price tag for this roast beef.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't flag us either.
Repair is a $4,000 price tag. $4,000. And if you deal with people who are on the West Coast and the East Coast, now let's diss them. These people do this. I mean, the West Coast women, oh my God. I mean, most West Coast women on the upper scale of what you would call beauty. These people have been nipped and tucked so much, you don't even know what you're getting. It's almost unpleasant to even deal with them because they've been nipped and tucked so much. It's actually just, you're like, what am I even touching now? All right, Dr. John something says, a chief surgeon at a signature clinic in the United Kingdom.
What do you guys think of getting work done? I don't know. On the one hand, it's like, who cares? That's in your head. They felt insecure about something. They got a little work done. At the same time, I don't want to encourage it. I don't want to be like, go get it. At the same time, I know it's $4,000, but like I said, man, in the USA, baby, what's $4,000 here and there, dude? It's a healthy economy. They fucking spend money in the States. I'm in Canada. If a Canadian spent $4,000, I'd say you're crazy. What are you doing with your life? You're irresponsible because probably on your credit card, whatever. If an American says they spend $4,000, I'm like, you make it. You probably make that. Don't worry about it. Get it, baby. Get it. If you want it. I mean, I don't think you need it, though.
Daily Mail that last year he only performed 50 labioplasties, yet in 2022 alone, that number has already been beaten as of August. Citing pain and discomfort as a reason for the surgery, Dr. John explained how tight leggings and athleisure clothing can cause pain below the belt. Exercise clothing is a little bit tighter in its form fitting, so it does put pressure on the area, he explained. They experience pain and discomfort in general, chafing, and a lot of women will feel so uncomfortable that they avoid trying to wear this type of clothing.
Powder!
The ironic thing about women, and this is about understanding women, one of the ironies about women is that they will wear uncomfortable clothes if it gets them attention. You know, they'll constantly be shuffling and slipping. You know, this leads to insecurity when they go out because they're uncomfortable, but you're lusting after them, but they're uncomfortable. So they're uncomfortable brings on insecurity, but they know it kind of is giving them attention as well. But you will catch them shuffling and picking at their clothes and all this stuff, and you're somehow aroused by this behavior. You're like, wow. Let me show you a picture as an example. See this type of thing. When they get out the car and they start picking at this and pulling stuff out of crevices and cracks.
Come on, we do that. This is the problem with the manosphere and the red pill content. It's not being loving, and we should be more kind and generous to the opposite sex and to all our enemies. We should be more forgiving and you know, like see if we can find some common ground and peace and like love amongst each other. Not this. You don't pick your balls, bro. I do it. You got to adjust the balls. If it gets too hot and they're sticking in there, you got to adjust it up. Let some air in there. We're doing it. They're doing it. Why make these attacks? Why divide the culture? I don't like
and adjusting
it.
this. I mean, this woman, I don't know if you've ever wore compression pants. As a male, it's not comfortable. And I'm not just talking about around the package area. It's not comfortable at all. All right. And then you take the compression pants off. It's tough to put on and it's tough to pull off. And it's, you know what I mean? You feel like you're just, you feel like you're dehydrating. You know what I mean? You're like, what in the hell? So you ever see these ladies always picking and pulling and adjusting and pulling stuff and all this stuff? Well, they choose to wear clothes that are uncomfortable. And then they start picking and pulling.
I mean, but God bless them for doing it though, right? Like, again, I don't, you know, I'm not saying if you're a girl, you got to drive yourself crazy looking hot, but I do appreciate that they put that effort in. They're giving you a +1-2 bump on the eyes. Always. They won't even leave the house without looking hot. You know, it's almost, you should see it as a compliment. Not that they're dressing up for us, but like we just leave the house like slobs. Maybe we should get more tight instead of telling them to be more sloppy and loose. I don't know. I think that I think they have the right instinct here. They're being in a way more mature, but not. Yeah, because they are thinking about their style more and they're sacrificing more to look good and to be presentable. And like that creates a thing in the world. It's like men who start wearing suits. You know, it's good. I never did it, but I get it. Like I get that it's probably good. And I feel like they do that.
And then they complain, well, you make us wear these things. It was the industry. It was men. It's misogyny.
How dare you?
The patriarchy forced us to wear these clothing and now we got to wear them. High heels. How about high heels? When you talk about high heels, women will wear high heels 6 to 8 inches. And wear them around, walking around Las Vegas, casino to casino, club to club, and you're going, then they have bunions, then they have a hammer toe, then they'll complain, the patriarchy forced us to wear these high heels, but I'm 5'9" in high heels. No. It's more like I'm 6 foot in high heels, so a man has to be 6'2". I'm really 5'8" or 5'6".
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Like, not agree with that, but like why make yourself taller and take more of us out of your range? You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'11". And sometimes I'll see a girl in like heels and then she's up to here and then she only wants to be with some 6'3" guy. And it's like, well, if you didn't wear the heels, you'd be happy with me. You're screwing yourself. You're screwing yourself on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, ladies, what is with the high heels? Now, does it make the booty pop? Yeah, God, and fine, fair enough. God is great. And that's a nice perk, but I don't even know if it's worth it. As a 5'11" guy, I'm saying get rid of the heels, man. Fuck the heels. If it's hurting you and shit, baby, fuck it. Don't worry about it. And see how much more you like me without the heels. You're going to enjoy my company more. So that's another bonus for you. You know what I mean? In a sense. Because if you're going to have to be around me anyway, why not be more attracted to me? Why? You know what I mean? Because you're bumping up and then psychologically you just can't help it. You're just like, oh, he's just 5'11". It's not even... Come in with your running shoes on, then see how I look. Right? And I'm a great guy and you'll have a great time with me. These 6'3" idiots, they're not going to be nice to you. They won't even appreciate you. They won't even have sex good because they don't even try to have sex properly. Idiots. They're stupid people. And unless anyone here in the audience is 6'3", listen, God bless you. I love you. But let me just listen. Let's do a little PSA for the short men's. Let's get rid of the heels, man. I think that'll be great for the whole culture, for the whole goddamn community. It's good for the short kings. It's good for everyone. It's good for the ladies. It's good for the short kings. And these tall idiots, let's take some people out of their fucking range. They're psychos, the tall idiots. They're psychos because people just keep having sex with them too easy. Cut it off a little bit. Go down on the heels and let's give more people a chance. I agree with that, actually. Coach Greg Adams, I agree. Thank you.
6 feet in heels. That's their heel height. Again, you got to understand women. This isn't about love. Yeah, same thing with bras. They wear uncomfortable shit. Panties all up in their crevice. You ever see the one singlet bathing suit where it be all up? You know they got Snickers stains in them. So let's go back to this. It's actually weird, right? They wear those clothes. How about those shirts that are just under the bra line? And they constantly pulling it down so it don't expose themselves. Or how about the bras that expose their areolas right there? And they bend over just slightly and they all checking. What are you looking at? I'm like, you wore the bra right up there, right up to the. Don't let her be Puerto Rican. The whole damn thing is covered with an areola. Anyway, you know them Puerto Rican. You'd be like, Lord, and it'd be brown and Puerto Ricans. You'd be like, Lord, look at that thing. She looking like Rosie Perez around here. The whole thing be out.
It's not just them. I found a lot of people have that. And, yeah, it's a good look too. I like it. I like them either way. I like the small ones, but like those big areolas, that's fun. That's exciting.
Like, Lord, I suffered through the years and shed so many tears. All right, let me stop. This is edutainment. This is edutainment. Relax. Y'all be like, Coach is simping. All right, anyway, it says right here, yoga pants have long, let me see right here. Yoga pants have long been the culprit for crotch appearance suffering. Yoga pants have long been the culprit for crotch appearance suffering. In 2015, plastic surgeon Dr. Richard Swift told the Post that the ubiquitous activewear plays a big part in the uptick in labioplasties. For them, so for those whose labias are enlarged.
Incorrect. It's not enlarged. 8-inch heels. That's crazy. I know, right? Heels always looked uncomfortable too. Right? Like, what's with the heel? Like the heels, yeah. The guy is hating on women so much. Just some dick, bro. Brian, that's interesting. Yeah. Look, 6 months ago, I think Amish put a clip called Covezilla Makes a Huge Announcement. They had a whole stream about it. Okay. At Dawn. Yeah, we had a whole stream about that. I'm 5'11", and it's not even short, to be honest. Black Smurf, I know it's not short, but like if they wear the heels and they're right there, then it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Right? It's not short. That's what I mean. The heels are making it ridiculous. It's hard to compete with the heels.
I'm trying. Listen, this is in the media. Only do you have a labia issue. Now you have the yeast infection issue. You may have also heard that some type of compression workout pants can also cause, probably because, quote, clothing is not usually thought as a medical intervention, and it would be challenging to perform a randomized study of what people wear. However, clothing has been assessed as a risk factor for this type of yeast infection.
Oh my God.
A recent study by Hamill et al. Found that wearing underwear without a cotton crotch, remember we talked about this yesterday.
Okay, well, let's move on. I mean, I just, yeah, I do feel like he's too angry, and it's like
The H3 podcast.
It's a weird thing. Like I'm just like, what are you mad about? You know, like they're working hard to look good for us. Let's not tell them not to do that. I mean, I'm not gonna say you got to do it either. I don't want to be like you have to be dressed up for us or something. But the fact that they're doing it, we should be grateful for that. We should have gratitude. And I feel like the whole thing was just like a bit angry, a little bit angry. Tim Ort says maybe Amish needs some heels himself. Well, I thought about it. You know, one time on Tinder before, one time on the Tinder ads, it had this little shoe slip-in product. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. You know what I'm saying? Weird. What's Dawn doing? Dawn's getting into a thing. It looks like a lot though. Black Smurf. Oh, I know the ones you're talking about. They look hilarious. Yeah, I do like the heels. I actually do like. Have you seen the big heels with the fishbowl in them? This would be actually a good look for me. This I could do, and honestly, it wouldn't hurt me even. It would probably give me like tighter calves and a pop in her booty. But this is oh no, but see, the front is up too. So it's only half an inch height above the front. And you got a fishy in there. That's nice. Oh, they have girls ones too. Sick. Those are fish in there? Real fish? I don't know if I'd get a real fish in there. It just seems like a small place to put a fish in. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, no, there's got to be toy fish. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's tight. Right? That's fun. I like that shoe. But it's a Halloween shoe. It's going to be garbage for sure. Oh, leopard print. Fucking right, dude. Well, make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Support the digital ashram so that I can start wearing stuff like that, because that would be hot. Look, I like that. All right, what else did I have today? Oh, there is this YouTube video I found, but let's see. There is a good YouTube video. And it is kind of up our alley because it's very like science, fake science based. What you do frequently becomes your. I wanted to see what you guys think of this. Also, we got H3 versus Tate by Spencer. Let's see the Spencer video. Let's do Spency, baby. Spency
is begging for a defamation lawsuit from Andrew Tate. Today, we're going to cover. The H3 podcast is begging for a defamation lawsuit from Andrew Tate. Today, we're going to cover all of the juicy details. Andrew isn't banned. He's in every H3 video. H3 has gone on the offensive against the most hated man on the planet.
Ultimately, what he advocates is for violence against women.
Yes. Criticism against other creators is important and essential for creating the best environment for all, but we're going to analyze why H3 has stepped over the line and should be punished for it. On April 8th, 2022, Ethan began his attack on Andrew Tate while interviewing Brittany Broski.
So scary, actually.
Yeah, he's a little scary. He's actually a sex trafficker. That's epic.
Oh, literally, this dude is like a deep-rooted misogynist. Like, it's scary.
His claims weren't completely unfounded. Romania's Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism said the raid on the Tate's house was part of an investigation that began after a woman was reported to be held at the house against her will. As the probe continued.
No, but he is a sex trafficker in the sense that, like, he owns the Cam Girls company. That's pretty shady. But yeah, technically it's not sex trafficking. Okay, cool. Yeah, fine, fair enough. Listen, you got to call the right shot on that. He basically has, you know what it is? He has like a WeWork for OnlyFans girls in his house. That was the first business he did. Him and his brother did a business where the girls come live in the house, and then they do OnlyFans in the house, and then these two are on the computer saying the messages, and they were very good at the sales, very good at the brainwash. That's sex trafficking. You think that's sex trafficking? Okay, I mean it's OnlyFans, and then those two are banging them too. So and they're like abusive to them. It seemed like so. I don't know. But then this is a different situation. This is a situation where someone was just over hanging out. She said that she was a victim of sex trafficking. But then when the cops went, like nothing was there. She was like there, like partying and shit.
It escalated to include other crimes. 5 days later, Ethan included another clip about Andrew Tate and what would become a reoccurring topic on his podcasts.
Let's talk about our boy Cobra Tate. Cobra. We had such a fun time making fun of this guy.
Making jokes about someone as polarizing as Andrew Tate is innocent and what makes YouTube fun, but Ethan also became very comfortable calling him a criminal.
But they're obviously very bad dudes. They literally kidnap people. They're criminals.
I don't follow Andrew Tate, so I'm certainly not defending any of his rants in this video, but I think it's important to call out Ethan's behavior as crossing the line. It gets worse.
Also, what's interesting about my money is that I made it by not human trafficking people, so that's a bonus for me, I think.
On Tuesday, April 27, a spokesperson for the Romanian policy agency added that no one has been charged or arrested yet in the case, but that the investigation is ongoing. This video was streamed on May 2nd, 2022, after the release of the news article stating no one had been convicted, yet Ethan's words indicate the Tates had been. To date, Ethan and the H3 podcast have talked about Andrew Tate in at least 22 separate podcasts. For a crew so interested in silencing him, they sure have given him a lot of free marketing. Ethan tweeted, "Dear free speech champions that defended Andrew Tate, tell me what you think about this. I just got a cease and desist letter from Andrew Tate. He demands I stop talking about him. Thoughts?" I think this brings up an important conversation around free speech, lawsuits, and where the line is drawn between YouTube commentary for laughs and defamation.
Yeah, so here's the expectation of what Cobra Tate does, and here's the reality. He's actually on the school bus.
Oh no.
He like I said, he gets them young, and just like a model scout for his webcam thing.
Where does the line get drawn between colorful, funny commentary for humor and defamation of character? Because that clip, to me, crossed the line. Saying he grooms kids to become sex workers in his business is not exactly just an opinion. Even if you hate Andrew Tate, I hope that you want to live in a world where someone can't make baseless criminal accusations to this extent against you without paying a penalty. Freedom of speech is a principle that supports the freedom of an individual or a community.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think like Tate? He has okay. There's one where it looks like he's hitting the girl. And then there's just the OnlyFans. I mean, OnlyFans for like, and they're just doing the house as like they come and do with the OnlyFans. I don't know, man. Calling OnlyFans sex trafficking seems like a lot. Is OnlyFans sex trafficking? I feel like OnlyFans is like pretty safe and like you're just in a room somewhere else. So they do that one. They own the casinos. He is abusive to women though. Like he does kind of say that he's abusive to women. No? Is that defamation? Allegedly. I don't know. I mean, what's abusive? That's a subjective term too.
To articulate their opinions.
Yeah, but yeah,
and ideas without fear of retaliation, censorship, or legal sanction. I can post videos about a bad experience at a restaurant stating my opinion why I thought the food tasted poorly, but I can't start making false criminal accusations about the chef and why the food will cause cancer if your kids eat it. Defamation is the communication of a false statement that harms the reputation of another. There is no such thing as a false opinion or idea. However, there can be a false fact, and these are not protected under the First Amendment.
I don't understand that. They're like, no, they kidnapped us and forced us into prostitution. They're like, okay, cool. Well, go have a fun time, guys.
At the time of this clip,
no, that didn't happen. Yeah, I see what he's saying.
News was fresh and the investigation was...
I see what he's saying. H3 is basically like, you know what happens? Sometimes people are like, I am so righteous, I will... It is a noble lie. I'll just say that he did it and then it'll be good. Yeah, H3 has become pretty hypocritical. I feel
underway, which allows for a lot more leniency in the determination of facts. On August 25th, 2022, I happened to stumble on this video of Tim Dillon as a guest on the H3 podcast discussing Andrew Tate.
If you take into context also that he's done sex trafficking, does it change your opinion?
Well, listen, 100% if he's doing sex trafficking, well, then that's
Notice how they make the claim that it is a known fact that Andrew Tate is a human trafficker. He has not been convicted of a crime, therefore it is not a statement of fact. Therefore, what they are saying is defamatory. A day prior, Andrew released a 73-minute video which includes a detailed account of the accusations surrounding the trafficking story.
I do not like false accusations of criminal activity. That's another thing that I really do not like.
The following day, H3 released a stream titled Andrew Tate Cries and Begs for Forgiveness. Ethan Enters the Metaverse After Dark number 81, where they react to Tate's final message video.
I guess it's not even necessarily a supercut. It's, there's some parts that are relevant to us that
I was thinking for
all right, well, 3 minutes, that's about all I can stomach this.
I was watching their video just curious what they had to say until this next clip played and I nearly lost my mind.
Recently rebuilt an entire orphanage because there's an orphanage problem in Romania. I did this.
They didn't build an orphanage. Shut up. The Tate Foundation, that's probably just a funnel for sex trafficking.
No.
Sounds like something the FBI should look into.
Yeah.
For real.
This man has an orphanage? Can we please alert the authorities?
Making me nervous.
I was disgusted to hear how they interpreted the situation. Do you understand how insane your mind has to be to hear that someone privately had an orphanage and he's using it to commit heinous crimes against children? Assuming Tate can prove that his orphanage is not being used for the crimes alleged by Ethan, I think Ethan should be held liable for significant damages.
Messages of thank yous from the children and the woman who's running it. I did this months ago before anybody disliked me. I didn't.
This is the big trap. Even with like Trump, what Trump did is because this is what happened with Trump too. It's like he was bad, and then CNN, MSNBC started saying like lies about him. Even the Russia Gate stuff, a lot of people think is flimsy, wasn't really there much, but they were like, no, we got to just get him. This is a problem. Yeah, no, you have to act like righteously. Because if you make a mistake, like you can't just make up stuff.
I didn't even tell anybody. I just rebuilt an orphanage and didn't use it for positive PR, didn't try and put it on the internet and get a good spin from it, didn't try to get likes.
What upset me just as much is that H3 didn't even have the respect to watch his entire video. They watched a curated 3-minute edit that cut out everything important, and then they accused him of criminal behavior.
I find it very hypocritical when these hate mobs come and say I'm a bad person, when I'm the one who's out here spending his money and time trying to help the world. And all they're doing is telling their followers to insult me on my Instagram page. Which one of those two things has a genuinely positive effect on humanity?
Wow, he did music and everything.
Behavior by H3 is disgusting. I like them, but I don't agree with the way they're handling this. I don't want to live in a world where someone can make such insane defamatory remarks that millions of people see and not face any repercussions.
All right, well, 3 minutes, that's about all I can stomach this.
Additionally, if you're going to ruin someone's reputation, at least have the decency to do 1 hour's worth of research.
My house was raided by police under accusations that a woman was being held kidnapped.
In a defamation lawsuit, the defendant is found liable if there is malice and there's a complete disregard of the truth. If Ethan were to get sued, he would have to provide proof as to why he came to the conclusion that Tate is a human trafficker, along with all of his other claims like grooming children like he was R. Kelly, because he and Gila have been stating it as fact. In Tate's final message video, he shared the camera footage of the police investigation and claimed the accusations were false.
Turned up and investigated as they should, and they found out that it was completely false. That nobody was kidnapped, nobody was held against their will.
Yeah.
I was not charged. I was not released on bail. I have no criminal charges in Romania, England, America, any country on the planet. I have no accusations against me for hurting women. And people are still on the internet saying, he's a human trafficker. The Romanian police are trying to get him in trouble for human trafficking. That's not true.
Ethan is absolutely liable for defamation damages if Andrew decides.
Wow, it's crazy how in YouTube, like the people that kill on YouTube, they just are like, it's almost like a job, and it's like, okay, well, this guy's famous, so we got to go after him. That's it. How far for YouTube fame, people? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, H3's yeah. I think H3 is joking, and that is what he would claim in court. Yeah, I don't know, man. See, that's the thing, is that he is going past the joke. And this happens to so many comedians. This is like what happened to Jimmy Kimmel too, where they just start like, they just go like, no, this issue is so serious and so important that I'm going to go all the way with it. And I'm going to say that he's a rapist. It's like, CB Abijek, very good point, dude. That's so true too. It's so sad because we're in Kali Yuga, I can shed some light on this issue. And we have these evil characters. You know what Alan Watts says? That basically, like, if this is life is a great play, a great play of loving kindness. We're just here to test our loving kindness, but we're basically here for play. And the nude best adult dating site came right when I talked about my loving kindness. And nude HD best adult virus. Right now you come up. I gotta block these idiots. Put user in timeout. You are in timeout. What a weird thing. Yeah, I know, right? Like H3, it's like, why are you? Don't lie. No, but this is what happens, is that because we're in Kali Yuga, apparently, there's like these evil people in the world. It's basically like we're playing this game called life, this simulation. It is the Hindus say we are like Hare Krishna in the Leela. The Leela is a simulation. We are gods, just playing, pretending not to be, so that we can remember we are again. And what God is love, and then forgetting that we are love is going down into negativity and hate, and then rising back up into it. And anyway, this whole life is like a storyline, like an adventure that we can play like that. Now, here's the thing. This is what Alan Watts says. He says, if you were in it watching a play and it looked like the good guy was going to win, that's a shitty play. Oh, shit. CB Applejack, I'm going to make you a mod, actually. Yeah, you're right. I got to make you a mod. I'll figure that out. CB Applejack 59. Yeah, it's a thing. I got to go in and put your name in. But I will 100% make you a mod, dude. But yeah, because we are these just here playing this game called life, and it is a loving kindness simulation. Oh yeah, there's like these bad guy characters. Like some of us come here as bad guy characters, and so when we come in as bad guy characters, like I said, if it looks like the good guy's gonna win, the story's boring. If it looks like the bad guy's like it's 50-50, still it's okay. It's got to look like it's an 80% chance of the bad guy winning all the time. And I think in Kali Yuga, it's 85-90% bad guys going to win all the time. And so because that is what the times are, is this Kali Yuga, basically you have characters like Tate, you have Donald Trump, and they're so vicious and they're so cutthroat that most people don't even try to fight them. And then occasionally people who do try to fight with them, they're always breaking the rules of the fighting. Like with Trump, you saw them where they're trying to make something out of this Russia Gate thing, and it wasn't really there. And in the end, like whatever. The point is that, you know, they're trying to, and then he's crazy too. I'm not saying that they're not crazy, but I'm saying in order to fight against them, you know, it's just so hard to be good. God makes it so difficult to be righteous. 10 times harder to be righteous than to be evil. Didn't Tate say he also thinks R-word victims must bear responsibility for their attacks and dates women age 18 because he can make an imprint on them? Yeah, no, he is an asshole. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. He is a pure evil character. But you still have to be righteous in fighting with him. Because I think what happens to someone like Ethan in this situation is that he basically takes that stuff that you're saying, CB Applejack, which I think is true. And Ethan is like, because the guy's so evil, I'm just going to lie about him. And that's okay to lie about him because he's so evil. But it is not okay to lie about him. Because basically, yeah, it just like emboldens his fans and makes them more on his team. So anyway, that's it, people. I'm going to go. Make sure you guys are meditating. And if you want someone to take you on a little vision quest, make sure you get tickets for loving kindness meditation. This time I'm going to put it online too. I think I'm going to do $10 online and maybe like $30-40 in person, but I got to find a new place for it. So I'll figure that out tomorrow, but it will be online and it will be a journey into the soul, into the heart. Yeah, we got to do that. It's going to be a beautiful journey. And yeah, every time I do it, it gets better. And then we all went in, like, even when I did it, I felt more energy, even in my, like, it was like very like, and everyone said they were like, it was so energetic. Higher levels of energy than when you do it at home on your own. Yeah, I know there is that Sangha benefit. So anyway, I got to go. But yo, thanks for coming, everyone. CB Object says, wait, what's up, buddy? What are you saying? Online loving kindness meditation. Yeah, I'm going to do it online. I'll figure everything out tomorrow morning probably, and then it'll be in the next episode. But you know what? It'll also be in the link in the comment section. There's a thing in there. I just gotta add I gotta add the tickets and figure out, like, I gotta find a location where I can stream it at the same time and then make it like a Thursday 7 p.m. loving kindness meditation. And yeah. Applejack. Yeah, no, the tickets aren't there right now. They'll be there tomorrow. I just gotta find a location. But yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll add it. And I will also make you a mod, CB Applejack. Thanks for coming, everyone. You are loved. Don't forget to have love in your heart. And yeah, don't forget, like, this whole thing is a big loving kindness video game, apparently. So keep that love in your heart. Make sure you're meditating because it is maximum suffering time. It is maximum suffering. It's Kali Yuga. So yeah, make sure you meditate and make sure you're joyful in life. Here, let me add this to the stream. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Where is it? Yeah, here's the karmas. Do your karmas, people. Like, subscribe, notification bell. Be joyful in life and dance. Make sure you're dancing. Have a good night, everybody. Hey!